Excuse me. All right. Hi, guys. Your friend Donabot here. Hope you guys are doing all right today. I'm trying something different, so if this ain't working too well on the camera, I do really apologize. I'm trying something. If you can hear me well, let me know. If the camera moves, I kind of got it on a tripod. I'm kind of sitting right behind it, so please bear with. I'm trying to watch everything that I'm doing. So, how y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all are doing well. If you can tell, my voice is a little scratchy, so please bear with me on that. As you can see, what I've been posting up on my Instagram and stuff today, I picked up my second box here from the Transformers trading card game booster box. It's pretty cool, really cool actually. Got this a pretty good deal off of Amazon for right at $90 shipping and everything. This has got like 36 packs in it, so we're going to pop this thing open and see what we get in here, and hopefully we'll pull some good cards. Currently in the need of a, let's see, I have Shockwave, I have Cosmos. There's some of the rare ones. I don't have the big prime or the big Bumblebee. I don't have Scrapno. Of course, I don't have Nemesis Prime. I don't have Chromia. And there is one other who I'm missing. Oh, Darkmount. Always forget about Darkmount. I don't have him yet either. I also don't have the Megatron Living Weapon yet either. So I'm hoping to pull at least a couple of those out of here, at least 2 or 3 of them, because that's what you normally pull. I do have another video that I'm going to be uploading where I open my first box up. And in that first box, I actually pulled a Grimlock, Sunstorm, and RC. They were my big 3 out of that. And that's about what you're supposed to pull, is about 3 of the big super rares. I think it's like only a small chance pulling the bigger ones. But I'm hoping to pull the big one. I would love to pull a Nemesis Prime out of this box, which I really hope I do pull. We actually can talk about the cards as we cut them open here. I know you've probably seen a lot of the other streamers. Evangelist, for one, has done a couple of these. He pulled some good ones. Even showed you how to stream, or how he back or boards them up, puts them in his protectors and stuff. I actually do kind of the same thing, or at least I'm trying to. I got some more of the top loaders coming in the mail that actually should be here tomorrow. I'm hoping to get those and actually have these set up in my box. So if you're in there, just say hi. Tell me which card you got. What's going on with you? And we'll see just what we'll do here. We're just going to go ahead and set this out of the way so it's completely out of the way. And we'll try to get this open. There we go. Gotta love to look at that. Sad thing is, this is the only way I've seen a booster box. I have not seen a booster box of any kind at any of my stores around the area. I have seen the starter pack of both the Metroplex and the Autobot pack. I actually got the Autobot pack from my local card shop. So same with my local card shop, my local comic book shop. I picked it and the Metroplex decks, both up from there. My local card shop, which I have a video for, which I will be hopefully getting the next couple of days. It's been kind of a little not really a run around, but had a little issue getting it from the copy of it. Nothing major, just where I live at and where he's at. It's kind of just a distance thing. It's nothing between the two of us or anything like that. We're good friends in that. But I will be getting that, and I will be getting that finally uploaded on my channel, though it is still up on his channel. We're going to go ahead and open the other one. Hey, Moron. I guess I'm just going to call you D. Yes, finger crossed for Nemesis. I really want Nemesis. Thanks for coming, brother. We'll hopefully get a Nemesis and maybe some of the bigger, rare ones, too, from the battle packs. And the first card, it's a Decepticon. Is it? Oh, Skywarp. I'm not too worried about this one. I did need a couple more Skywarps. That's not bad. I mean, it's really not. Skywarp is an average for the Decepticons, for the Seekers. You guys should play Skywarp with the Starscream and Thundercracker, and have a decent deck. But that's still, it's not a bad pull. I think I'm actually trying to pull or have 3 of each character, 2 to collect and 1 to have to play with. And I think I needed like 1 or 2 more of the Skywarps. I think I only have 1, so that's actually pretty cool to get him. We'll just set him here. We'll see what battle cards we got. But I mean, we did start off pretty good with a Decepticon, so fingers crossed that that is a Nemesis coming up in there somewhere. These out of the way. Scrapper Gauntlets, that's not too bad. Supercharge is a pretty good card. Drill Arms, pretty good as well. Battle Ready. Team Up Tactics, there's the rare. As you can see, the way to tell these on the battle cards, if you didn't know, C is for common. You can see we got all these commons here. Rare is, of course, here with the R. And we got an uncommon, a treasure hunt, and collateral damage. I think I only had like 1 of collateral damage. I know I had like 2 treasure hunts. So this is actually good. You know, this should finish up like a full play set because you can have 3 of one battle card in your deck. I'm not positive exactly how many collateral damage I have. I'm actually going to look since I'm sitting here. And I got them right behind me, basically. I'm just going to look real quick and check how many collateral damage I got. Excuse my voice again. I actually have 2. So this is my 3rd. That's a full play set for collateral damage, which is awesome. So we'll go ahead and set battle cards up here out of the way. We'll start on this side, get this booster pack. Go for the next one. We got Skywarp already. You're just joining us, so that's 1. And here's, again, like I said, we're hoping for more Decepticon in this. Another Decepticon. Is it? Could it be? Oh, Ransack. He's okay. He's okay. And Decepticon, and with on these 2 with the character cards, again, it's the C or the U is uncommon. So he's not, you know, he's common, but he's not rare. You know, not enough to worry about. But he's a pretty good little card. Battle cards. We got a Zap in there. Let's see what we're going to get from this one. Another Zap. Leap into Battle. Good card. Inspiring Leadership. It's pretty good. Handheld Blaster. That definitely works. Pardon me. Energon Axe. I definitely needed that. Pardon me again. As you know, my throat's been raw, so if I cough a lot, I do once again apologize. Get a Blast Shield and a Power Sword. I definitely needed the Energon Axe. I need a full set of play of 3 for that. I needed it. I only have 1, so that's my 2nd one, which is awesome. Definitely going to be a great addition to the deck I'm working on. The rares I have is the big ones. I have Sunstorm, Grimlock, and I have a RC. They're my big rare ones. I also have the Air Commander Starscream. So, and Kevin, welcome, man. Yeah, you're right. Ransack is a must for an Insecticon deck. So is Shrapnel, or Scrapnel, whatever how you want to say it in this deck. And I can tell already it's an Autobot. Odds on, how many of you guys think how many cups I'm going to pull out of this deck? And that's kind of the meme for this. We got a Slug. We got a Dinobot. Slug's an actually pretty decent bot. I do like the art. And again, here's your C for common for the character card. So we'll put my Autobots here. We got my Decepticons there. So not too bad so far. We got Ransack and Skywarp and Slug. Or Slag. I call them Slag. I don't know. I know they basically changed it because of the basically considered a curse word in England. But it's pretty cool. Got Ready for Action, Repair Bay, Data Pad, Primary Laser, Cybertronian Bow. Pretty good card. I actually have a full playset of this, but this will be a nice addition too. RAM and speed and multi-tool. Not too bad on that. Really not. I've not used the Cybertronian bow. I don't know much. I've actually not built a deck with it in there just yet, but I'm still trying to get the gist of using some of these. So I've heard it's actually a really good card to use though. Oh yes, I am. Thanks, Kevin. You and D are both hoping for a Nemesis with me. Pulling a Nemesis would make this box worth it. I mean, it really would. Uh-oh, I see purple. I mean, Nemesis alone is worth a deck box. Oh, crap. Bombshell. Bombshell. Just, yeah, bombshell. I think I got like 4 of him now with that one. I see the purple, I get excited. But there is a couple other rare purple ones I want to get. I want to get the, of course, Megatron Living Weapon, the Dark Mount, and what's the Shrapnel? Shrapnel, whichever you want, how you want to pronounce him. Handheld blaster, force field is a must-have. Armor plating, incoming transmission. One shall stand, one shall fall. I definitely needed this one too. I think I have only one of these. And Crushing Creds, that's a good one as well. Emergency Maintenance, that's another good one. I love one of the key things I love about this game is just the art. I love the art stuff that they use. You, of course, using the IDW comics. I mean, come on. How can you not love this comic art? That, of course, from the Trailbreaker comic, Regeneration 1. I'm not positive on that. That one's actually, I kind of know the issue, but I cannot place the exact one for that one. But definitely love the art that they used for the cards. I love that they picked out the, again, the IDW comic art. I mean, you can't go wrong on the guys that worked that. James Roberts and the others, all their great work for the IDW universe. I mean, come on. You cannot not use that stuff. I personally would love to see the big image of Megatron walking through the battlefield with the Autobot symbol and his fusion cannon on his arm. I would love to see a card of that, of something. And I've got an Autobot. Another Sludge. Sludge isn't too bad. He's actually a good bot for a Dinobot deck. He's basically I have to say, I can't really say meat shield, but a Dino shield, I guess you can say, because he can soak up the damage. And he's got a good ability. You know, when you flip him to Dinobot mode, but he's dinosaur basically mode. You know, you can move any number of damage counters onto this one, and with 12 damage, he kind of soaks it up. So, yeah, and then of course his robot mode, when one of your Dinobots attacks, repair 1 damage from it. So if you got him in beast or in his Dino mode, and one of your other Dinobots attack, and you can use, well, never mind, I can't do it that way. Actually getting ahead of myself on that. That's actually a pretty cool ability. I mean, Sludge is a pretty good Dinobot for this deck, or any Dinobot deck. But if you use the transmission, the instant conversion, that would work. Let's see what battle cards we got. Another Leap into Battle. Good image of 6-shot there. Medic with Ratchet and Cliff Jumper. Crushing Size. That is such a heartfelt image. Many people should know what that image is from. With Overlord there. Flamethrower was a really good card. Shock Absorbers. That's pretty cool. I've not used this one either. So, and then Bug Bomb's pretty good. And Computer Sabotage. Bug Bomb is actually good for, Insecticon deck. Well, we got 2 Insecticons there, so we probably can kind of start building a deck out of there. So it's not too shabby so far. Well, do any of you guys you guys pulled any big ones? Like, have you You guys pulled a Nemesis or have a Nemesis yet. Kevin, I think you did say you got a Nemesis. You won a tournament. You got him. If you did, I want to say you were just one lucky ass son of a bitch. Oh, Chop Shop. Another Insecticon. I have quite a few of Chop Shop. I think I think this makes my fourth one, just like Bombshell. I might be mistaken on that. Like, he could just be my third. I mean, but Chop Chop's not too shabby. We go back to battle cards. We got Flamethrower, Improvised Shield, Scrapper Gauntlets, Zap, and Salvage for Parts. I love this image. This is I actually have one. Oh, and I got Aerial Recon. I definitely needed that, and Turbo Boosters. I needed all three of these. Salvage Parts. I love this one. This is from the Shadow Play comics or story arc, and I just love this is like an autopsy. It's kind of grim, but it's a cool, still a cool, nice little image there on that. I just dig it. If it's the reflection, I do apologize on that. Hang on. Let me try this. I'm gonna turn this light off. See if this might help. Is that a little bit better? Does it show up better on that? Yeah, I have Shockwave and Cosmos. I actually traded for both of those in a trade. I traded off some figures. Do you guys like this light better, or do you want the light back on? I might be able to turn it back on, like turn it away a little bit more. Just let me know. We'll go on to the next pack here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 down, 30 to go. Oh wait, yeah, 6. And what do we get? Flame War. She's okay. I have a couple of these, so she's not so bad. You know, each of your characters has tough 1, so that's one more battle card. You know, that's a pretty good ability for her. And then when she's in vehicle mode, you flip to this mode. Each of your characters get bold 1 until the end of the turn. So it's basically she's adding to your attack or draw, which is pretty good. I mean, she's not that bad of a star power with only 5 stars. So I mean, she can work pretty well with any deck. You guys think I need to turn the light back on, or you think it's fine? I can actually try something, so maybe it won't be so much of a glare. See if that works. I do apologize, not so much over here. Maybe that's a little bit better for light. I'll slide this back over a little bit. And that's actually too much glare. I'm trying to get it where it's not so much glare on her. One of my main lights in this room went out, and I just don't have any extra light bulbs right now to put them in there, and I just don't want to. This one's not really the same size that I can put in there, so we got Inspiring Leadership again, Brainstorm, which is pretty good, New Designs. I have been trying to remember what image that's from, or at least what comic that's from. I cannot remember. I need to go back through and look, because that's something I kind of want to do, is go through and make sure, you know, write down or get an idea of what image each card has from it, what comic, panel, whatnot. So I wish I can know. If you know, let me know on the comments. Rainforest Plating. It's a pretty good image of the Stealth Bomber Megatron. It's a pretty awesome look to him. And Hunker Down. That's a pretty good card. Flip each of your characters from bot mode to tank mode. Then for each of your tanks that isn't upgraded with an armor, put an armor on it from your scrap pile. So you basically worked for any tank deck. I don't think we got like a few tanks. I know the 2 Megatrons, Demolisher. Actually, I think that's it. I think that's all the tanks that's in the deck. So hopefully we might see more tanks. Got another emergency maintenance. Ratchet with skids there. and grenade launcher, which is a good card. Everybody has probably 2 to 3 grenade launchers in their deck. Thunderclash there. That's a pretty good image on that as well. Let me try this a little bit. See if I can maybe keep it back a little bit from it. If that'll help with the light. Not too bright, but not directly up on it either. And we'll go back to this side. I had to trade. Okay. I had to trade for mine, but yeah, I won 2 tournaments with him. Oh, I must have missed Reggie on that. I pulled Secret Rare B and traded him for Nemesis. Yeah, I would do that. I wouldn't mind pulling that B either. And would we pull this one? It's another Autobot. Maybe Prime or maybe Bumblebee. Swoop. We got another Dinobot. We've already pulled 3 of the Dinobots. That's what I actually did in my previous box. I actually pulled all 5 of the Dinobots. So, maybe get another Grimlock. Who knows? Let's see what battle cards we got here. Bear with me just a second. Had to wet my whistle a little bit there. Okay, we got Medic, Battle Ready, which is a really cool image of Prowl all armored up. Rapid Conversion, which I know Yoshi has got to love this card just because of the image of Cosmos there, which is awesome. Got Drill Arms, which I know Vangelis said this in his stream. If you don't know the story behind this image of good Lord, of Frenzy here, this is human blood that he's got on his drill arms from Infiltration or Devastation, I do believe. So it's a very gory bit right there. And Security Checkpoint. Cool. I have not had this one. This is one of the few battle cards I do not have. It was this one, I Still Function, and there's 1 or 2 others I do believe I don't have yet. Each player reveals their hand and scraps all upgrades from it. It's actually a pretty cool card, and the fact that he's got 2 blue for it is actually a really, really good card. I'm very happy with that one. Got Blast Shield and Armed Hovercraft. Pretty cool. I mean, I am happy just with that. Just the Security Checkpoint is awesome. If I can get 2 more out of this box, I'll be even happier. But I doubt that will happen. I'm not sure what the pull ratio for battle cards is for a box. Here's 2. And is it going to be... It's a red card? Grimlock! Ha ha! Pulled a second Grimlock. We have pulled 4 of the Dinobots. We have pulled 4 of the Dinobots from this booster box. Only one we're missing is Snarl. And I actually did that, like I said, in my previous unboxing or box. I pulled all 5 Dinobots. I'm happy with this. Grimlock, I think, is like a $30. I think what he goes for on average. So I'm happy right now. That's a good bit of my money back right there. Get these battle cards. See what we got in this one. Another Rapid Conversion, which is cool. Zap. Piercing Blaster. Good old Ironhide there. And actually Snarl in the background. Improvised Shield. A nice image from Electromagnus from Regeneration 1. And Peace Through Tyranny. All right. That's a cool one. I actually only have like one or two. Ooh, I got Jaws of Steel too, and multi mission gear. I think I only have one of these as well. I know I only have like one or two of the Jaws of Steel, but I definitely needed that because I'm trying to build a good Dinobot deck, and I kind of needed some more the Dino battle cards. But Peace Through Tyranny is awesome. You must KO one of your characters that has 6 or more stars. If you do, take an extra turn after this one. Basically, you kill somebody, a strong character, you can go again. And then, of course, Jaws of Steel, but on Dinobots only. Bowl 2, flip 2 more battle cards when attacking. So that's definitely a plus for any Dinobot deck. And of course, multi-mission gear. When you put this on a specialist, you may play an action. So you get an extra action card. And next booster match pack here. Do Kevin and D, how many? Kevin, you said you've been in tournaments. How does some of the tournaments fare? Have you guys had a lot of turnouts for those? I'm hoping to actually go to one this upcoming Monday. It's like an hour drive for me, but I'm hoping to go just to attend it. I've never been to one. I've only played like once against somebody, and that was basically a Metroplex, my Metroplex starter deck versus a oh, what do you have? He had two of the primes and like the one from the booster pack or the starter pack, the common from here, and then I think he had one of the bees in his deck. And he had this prime. It was the Freedom Fighter Prime. This one and the one from the starter pack is the one he used, and I beat it fairly easily. But I found out later that we were actually playing just a little bit wrong. That because I didn't realize you could equip more than the. I've forgotten you could put more than one on a character. Like you put the weapon and a armor and a utility on one. I thought you could just put a weapon and a defense, one or the other. I didn't realize you could put all three at the time, but we got Prime there, so we got one Prime. That's not bad. Excuse me. And we got this battle pack. Do y'all pay a fee for that, or you just play? So you can play online. Yeah, I've heard of that. I just haven't sat down and tried it yet. Supercharge, data pad, piercing blaster, primary laser, another good art of Prowl in his armor. Heroism, not too bad of a card. If any of your characters would like take an attack damage, instead the upgraded character takes the damage. So basically, you're putting this on a character to basically make him take the damage. Backup plan to scrap your hand, draw 3 cards. It's pretty good. And another power sword. I do like that image from Maximum Dinobot there. That's a really cool image of Grimlock. Let me put that out of the way. The next pack here. We'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to attending. They've said they have about at least 10 people that come. And granted, it's like an hour drive for me to get there. But considering that it's the closest thing I have, I've tried my local shop, and there's not nobody there that really plays. They're mostly there. It's all a lot of. We got some people that play Final Fantasy, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic. There's that Vanguard, whatever it's called, and then there's Pokemon. We got a purple card, maybe. Oh, don't Demolisher. There's another tank card. It's not a bad image of Demolisher there, like a Fall of Cybertron version of Demolisher. Basically, it looks like they took the Brawl artwork from the cartoon or from the game and put Demolisher. I get excited when I see the purple. And I get extremely disappointed when it's not. We got Repair Bay, Inspiring Leadership, New Designs, Reinforced Plating, Static Laser of Ironhide, which isn't too bad. You can use this on other characters, but they do take 2 damage from it. It's not that. It's a +3 to your attack, so Equipment Enthusiast is a pretty good card. Nice image of RC there. And Disruptive Entrance. Look at your opponent's hand and scrap an action from it. That's a good card. Equipment Enthusiast is draw a card for each of your upgrades. So if you got an upgraded character with like 2 upgrades on it, you can draw 2 cards. So that's a decent little bit there. Go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. 11 packs opened. We're not even halfway here. So it's hard when I'm trying to build this community since it game up. Yeah, I have been too, but the problem is just in my area, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of interest, which is the sad thing. I hate it. That it's purple. Oh, Air Commander Starscream. Okay, that's pretty good worth. Starscream. This Starscream is actually a pretty good one. I'm actually kind of happy with this one. I only have one of these, so but it's good for my collection to add a second one. I'll have to have one more for a complete set in my hope, but he's pretty good. He's 11 stars. When he's in jet mode, when you flip to this mode, do damage to an enemy equal to the number of planes you have. So if you got a good jet deck, he's good to have for it. Put it in with Sky Warp and Thundercracker, or you can even have Jetfire put in there as one of those. And of course, you flip him over when he's in bot mode. Bow 2 more battle cards when attacking. I actually was sitting playing this game today with my daughter and teaching her how to play, and she's enjoying it. I was playing with the Metroplex deck against the Autobot. She was playing with the Autobot starter. She actually chose that. And when I was sitting there flipping like 8 cards for an attack with Metroplex due to having the Metroplex and Slammer and Scamper or 6-shot out, she was like, "Why are you drawing so many cards, Daddy?" And I'm like, "Well, that's how he plays." And she wanted to play the next game with that, and she did. And she basically kicked my butt with that then. She likes the Metroplex deck. I think I'm going to have to end up buying at least one other deck just to have her have the Metroplex deck, just so she can play with that. But she enjoyed it. She likes Bumblebee. She likes Optimus. She actually likes Transformers pretty good. Supercharge, Datapad, Piercing Blaster, Primary Laser, and Ion Blaster of Optimus Prime, which is a pretty good card. You can only put an Optimus Prime. I think you can put, if you have a Prime in there, some people say you can put it on other characters, but considering it does say put on Optimus Prime only, I don't see you doing that unless you have a Prime in there. 2 to attack and 1 to defense, so that's a pretty good card to add to a deck. Strafe and Run, I think I needed some more of these. I don't think I got like 1, maybe 2 of these. Do 1 damage to each enemy. And Body Armor. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. Another Maximum Dinobot image here, I do believe, with Hot Rod and Grimlock there. It's actually pretty cool. Put your melee characters only, toughen 3, flip 3 more battle cards when defending. So, it's a good card to equip for armor for fighters. So that actually goes into a Dinobot deck pretty well. All right. We'll open one more, and we can. Yeah, you can only put it on Optimus. I know that. I just saying it out of hand. I've heard people say you couldn't, or could, but considering it said you can only put on Optimus, why would you put it on anybody else? And I already know who this one is. Hound. I don't. Hound to me is kind of like the Cup. He's a little bit better than Cup, but he's all right. I do like the art for him. When he's in bot mode, when this attacks or defends, you flip your first white this turn. This gets you +1 attack and +1 defense until end of turn. So when you're attacking with him or defending with him, and your first white, it actually go ahead and adds an extra attack and defense to it, no matter which one it is, even though you're still getting the extra flip for it. So it's actually not a bad ability. So you actually, if you flip it, and you say you get a white and a double orange. So you're getting at least 6, 7 attack from that. So that's not too bad. And then, of course, when he's in vehicle mode, you flip to this mode. You may scrap a card from your hand that has at least 1 white. If you do, you draw 2 cards. So that ability right there is not too bad if you want to get some of them whites out of your hand and get them in your scrap pile. Especially if your scrap pile's on the verge of being able to be shuffled, and because the whites always can add that extra little bit to your attacks and defense. If you didn't know, the white, when you draw your first white, whether you're attacking or defending, the first little white pip you draw, you actually get to draw 2 more cards. But that's just on that first one. Crushing size. Ooh, disarm. Got to see that already. Crushing size, sadness, incoming transmission, leap into battle, ready for action. Actually, no, that's from a cover art. That's from issue 1 of RID, if I do believe. Null Ray of Starscream. Not too bad. This only works on Starscream. Or it can work. It says, while this is on Starscream, he has Bold 2. Flip 2 more battle cards when attacking. So you're already getting the +1 from his attack, and you get 2 more battle cards. So that's not bad to have for a Starscream. Swap missions. Untap one of your tapped characters. The tapped character, then tap one of your untapped characters. So basically, you're just switching. You're untapping one of your tapped characters and tapping one of your untapped characters. And then, of course, disarm, which isn't too bad. This one, I can't figure out quite where that one's from either. Seems familiar, but I can't place that art either. Return all upgrades on a character to the owner's hand. If you guys know what some of these art is from, let me know. Okay, we're going to do a quick recap of just the characters. I'm not going to go through. I should have kind of separated out the battle cards. What we so far, we pulled Starscream Air Commander, Demolisher, Flame War, Chop Shop, Bombshell, Ransack, and Skywarp of the Decepticon lineage. And Autobots, we have pulled Hound, Optimus Prime, Freedom Fighter, Grimlock, which is a good pull. I haven't shown that for Grimlock, as I mentioned before, you have the common, which is actually pretty good right here. You got your common card, which is how you pronounce it, or how you know it's here, is CT. Uncommon, UT, and then rare, which is Grimlock for rare, and then the secret rare is SR. And there's only a couple of them that have that, and that is the Bumblebee and the Nemesis Prime, which I, again, have yet to pull. So here we go. Come on, Nemesis. Come on, Nemesis. Come on, Deadlock. Or, Secret Prime. Battle Legend Prime. Come on, Living Weapon Megatron. Dark Mount. Come on, these guys. And Ramjet. Bummer. But Ramjet has no abilities. He's pretty decent. He's got some good health. Okay attack for bot mode. Pretty good for jet mode. So, I mean, if you're going to have a jet deck, I actually kind of wouldn't mind recommending Ramjet as a possible to put in there. He is 10 stars, so he's kind of in there, but he can take the damage. 14 HP, so I don't know. I've yet to build a deck like that. So, and go for the battle cards. We got Repair Bay, Inspiring Leadership, New Designs, Reinforced Plating, Energon X. Yes, I got my playset. I'm happy. I am happy. I am happy, 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 happy. Multi-tool and disruption. That's actually a pretty good image too. This is actually from More Than Meets the Eye, like 1. You can see you got Cyclonus here with Rung being knocked off basically the entrance ramp or gangway here with Red Alert. And there you see Rung's little toy ships falling. Actually, pretty cool image right there. But actually, I think that's the only image that Rung is actually in these cards. And no, you don't realize how important Rung really is. And I won't spoil who Rung really is. So I know Kevin knows. So we're going to try to bust this one open. Let's see what we get for this one. Please be purple. It's purple. Could it be? Could it be a Sunstorm? Oh, if I get to pull the RC, this will be pretty much exactly like my other pull. I love the image here of Sunstorm, though. I do dig that. This character gets his attack is equal to the number of cards in your hand, so it's kind of not really set. But if you have a decent number in your hand, you can probably do pretty good with this. And then his jet mode, when you flip to this mode and you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, draw equal to the difference. So if you only have 1 card in your hand, you can draw 2 cards and so on. And see, when he's in jet mode, he actually has an attack set. But he does have really good defense. Or excuse me, not defense, life of 14. So that's actually pretty good. He's definitely a decent card. That's my second one of him. So it's actually looking a lot like my original box pull. And if I pull RC, I know it's going to be my original box pull. You can probably look and check which ones I pull from my original and be the same. But armor plating, handheld blaster, force field. It's definitely a good card to have in every deck. Brainstorm, not too bad for a nice image of Wheeljack there. Matrix of Leadership. That's actually pretty good. I think I need one more Matrix too. You put on armor only. When this is on a leader, each of your other characters has +1 and Pierce 1. Do at least 1 damage when attacking, but not more than the attack total. Pierce numbers add together. So gives you a +1 and a Pierce, which is really good for any deck, and especially if you got a lot of Autobots in it. The Debilitating Crystal, nice image from Regeneration 1 of Scorponok with Grimlock there. That's his arm. And Rapid Ascent. This goes for a range character. It's not too bad of a card. A nice image of Thundercracker there. And is that? No. Yeah, that's Prowl right there that he's flying away from. Actually, at first I thought that was somebody else, but that's Prowl. Not too bad from that pack. Okay. Let's keep going here. Come on, Nemesis. Come on, Prime. Come on, Megatron. Come on, B. But not the common ones. I want the big ones. I see Decepticon logo. Deadlock. Dang it. Not too bad. I mean, I have hopes that with Deadlock being in this one, maybe in Wave 2, you might see Drift. Might see an All-Bot version of this card. So I'm actually hoping for that. His only thing is when you flip to this mode, choose an enemy. If it's KO'd this turn, draw 2 cards. So basically, you flip to this mode. You say, hey, you know, especially he wouldn't be too bad if you're going to attack. I'm just going to use say Sunstorm as an example, and he's got like 1 HP left, and you know you can take him out this turn with somebody else. You go, you flip this guy into his car mode. You attack, and you're going to get to draw 2 cards. So you know it's not too bad of a deal for that, but you got to be sure with that. And he has decent health, so he might be okay for the deck. For a vehicle, the card deck at least. I don't know if anybody uses them. Kevin or guys, if you guys have seen people use some of these, let me know what your thoughts are or what your decks that you have are. You know, tell me how you run your deck. I mean, do you run 3, 4 cards, or I think that's the max you can really get. It's 4 characters. Got another crushing size, incoming transmission, leap into battle, ready for action. Start your engines. All right, that's actually pretty good. That's my third one I needed for that. It got. This is actually. I wanted to say this looks almost like the Dreamwave, but I know it's not. I know it's IDW. Again, I don't know what image this one's from. This is one of the few I don't know. Flip each of your characters from bot to card mode, then untap one of your cards. So this is good for a card deck. Like if you have Deadlock or let's see who else is in here. That's a car. I actually don't think I have any others in here that's actually a car. Yeah, not right here, but it's not too bad for that. Disruptive entrance isn't bad at all. I do like that Optimus Prime image there with Shockwave Shock. Like, oh crap, I'm about to get my ass kicked. But again, I don't know exactly where that image is from either. And then Crushing Treads works for a tank deck. So not too. Again, the Starter Engines isn't bad. I'm happy with that because I needed a third one of that for a full play deck. You can do any max, but you have 3 of each card. Yeah, I know you can do 3 of each. I'm talking about like character-wise. What's the biggest amount you've been able to pull out? I mean, I know with Metroplex you can pretty much pull out all 4. You get him, 6-gun, Scamper, and Slammer out, and that's a full deck there. But have you seen anybody else play more than that? I actually don't know if it's possible to play more than that. I haven't sat and tried and done the math for a deck like that. Got a Autobot. I bet you this is Cup. I'm going to say this is Cup. Oh, it's Wheeljack. Oh, it's all wrong. Wheeljack's not bad. I like his image. This makes like my 5th one of Wheeljack, though. When you have a weapon in your scrap pile, this has bold 3. Flip 3 more battle cards. So if you know you have a weapon, that's actually pretty good. You're going to get 3 more battle cards on his attack if you're attacking with him. And for 5 attack, that's not bad. With 13 defense life, that's actually pretty good. And in his vehicle mode, when you upgrade one of your cars, draw a card, then scrap a card from your hand. So you basically, when you put an upgrade on any of your cars, which means you got to have them in car mode, not bot mode. Like if you have these out and you put them on Deadlock, you get to draw a card for that, but then you got to scrap a card from your hand at the same time. So that actually is not too bad. It's got its win-loss, but it's not bad. We'll put Wheeljack down. And we'll go for the battle cards. We can try it this way, see if I can get it out a little bit better. Yep, that worked. Flamethrower. Improvised shield. Scrapper gauntlets. Zap. Security checkpoint. Cool. That's my 2nd one. That is awesome. I've already pulled my 2nd one from this box of this. Again, I did not have this before, and now I got 2 of them. So I'm happy with that. I love the image, especially if it being Ratchet there. Multi-mission gear and a bug bomb. Not too bad. I'm happy with that security checkpoint. Go for this side once more. You don't have very many left in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're a little over halfway done. Pardon me. Purple. It's a Starscream. It's one of the Starscreams. 2nd in command. I saw the tail with the wings, so we got the other Starscream. Not too shabby. Tough 1. Flip one more battle card when defending. Oh, pardon me. Bear with me a second. Oh, here we go. Much better. And you flip one more for attacking in jet mode. It's not bad. I mean, I've pulled both Star Screams. So, I mean, there we go. This might be my extra other rare, considering I got Grimlock. So, oop, I almost forgot the booster pack. Or the battle card, excuse me. Ugh. Another primary laser. Medic. Battle ready. Rapid conversion. Peace through tyranny. That's pretty cool. I like my Peace through tyranny from Regeneration 1 with Megatron there. Another Regeneration 1 card to deliberating Kiss Crystal, if I can say it out right, and Swamp Missions. So it's not too bad. Go once more. And I see purple under this card. Are we going to get him? Are we going to get him? Ease it. Ease it. Ease it. So, Decepticon leader Megatron. The common Megatron. Yeah. I've seen people use the double Megatron deck. Or at least I've seen videos. And I know he's a pretty good card because of his ability. Pierce 3. I'm doing at least 3 damage when attacking. From in bot mode and in tank mode. When you flip to this mode, you may scrap a card from your hand. If you do so, scrap an enemy upgrade. So, I mean, it's not a bad card. That bad of a card, really. It's a 10-star cost, granted, but so that's a good chunk of your deck, but he's not too bad. Medic, battle ready, rapid conversion, drill arms, the bloody drill arms. That was such a graphic. It didn't show them, him actually drilling people, but just to know that that's all blood, human blood in that. I'm all hell Megatron. Dino Chomp. All right, cool. I think I needed one more of these. Plasma Burst and Ramming Speed. I'm actually going to check that real quick because I know I needed at least one more of those. Let's see. Yeah, I actually need 2 of those, so I got 1. So now I need just 1 more of Dino Chomp. I like the image. Of course, you see that's Grimlock biting down on Shockwave. You can see it there in the image. This is actually his right arm, Shockwaves, and you can see it in his chest here. That's a really nice image, though. Perfect way to express Dino Chomp. It's Grimlock biting the crap out of Shockwave. We do next. Hey, Lord Jed. I think you can actually go 5 cards wide if you use the 3 smaller ones in the Metroplex deck and 2 smaller ones in the main set. Yeah, can't say it'd be a good idea, but it might be funny to see. Yeah, I've actually wondered about that, just out of curiosity. As I said, what you could use for it, just to see how many you could put out there. I got an Autobot. Hey, there he is. I wondered when I was going to pull this guy. Everybody complains about this guy because you'll probably get 2 or 3 of them in your deck booster box, and there's 1 for me so far. It's still a pretty cool image art. I'll give it that, but he gets so downtrodden on here, but it's still not too bad. He's at 7-star cost, 3 attack in truck mode, 8 HP, 3 defense in truck mode, 5 HP in attack in robot mode. So he gets a 2 to the attack mode, and he loses 2 defense. So I mean, he's not bad. He's not horrible, but he's not the best choice for most decks. Um, I mean, I've seen some funny bits with him where people have actually made Christmas trees out of the Sergeant Cup cards. Not a little full-size tree, but like 10, 12 cards just stacked up to make a Christmas tree. It's pretty funny. Um, Reinforced plating, supercharge, data pad, piercing blaster, rollout. Yes, I did not have rollout. That was one of the other ones I did not have. Of course, this is from the not from Last Stand. This is from oh crap. Uh, I want to say either Devastation. I think's where it's from. I might be mistaken. It could be All Hell Megatron. Uh, that it's just Cub sitting on. Oh, dang it! Oh, my mind's gone blank on his name. Uh, crud. What's this guy's name, Kevin? Uh, my mind's gone blank on him. I know that's Springer, Sunstreaker, Jazz. I believe that's Ironhide back here. A Robuster. There we go. It just popped in my head there. Just it's a cool image. I've been wanting this card, so I got it. And I got another disruption and a grenade launcher. Oh dang! I'm happy now. I got rollout. Definitely good with that. I'm not too worried about the cup because I got rollout with it. And it actually got a cup on it, so that's actually kind of redundant in a way. I mean, it's cool at the same time. It's funny because you get a cup, which is one of the worst, considered to be one of the worst cards in the game, and then you get rollout, which is one of the better cards in the game. And we got an Autobot again. There's Mirage. Mirage is okay. At least from what I've seen, he seems like an okay card. And when he's in bot mode, when this card attacks for the first time each turn, and you flip at least 3 white, untap this. So for the first time each turn. So if you flip 3 white cards when you first attack, he gets untapped. And you got a 5 attack with 12 health and 2 defense. And you flip him into the bot or vehicle mode. You can play one more. You can play an action card. So if you already played an action, you flip them in the bot or vehicle mode. You can play another one. I like how it's got spark plug or spark plugs back here on his tail fin there on his car mode. Kind of a callback to the Witwikis, or at least good old spark plug. And for the battle cards, let's see what we're going to pull here. Another Ready for Action, Repair Bay, Inspiring Leadership, New Designs, Cybertronian Bow. That's like my 5th one of him. Body armor is not too bad. And a backup plan. Not too shabby on those. I got just a few left here. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more left. Got a few more last chances. Still got a few more chances, really, to pull that Nemesis or that big Prime. And we got an Autobot, maybe Prime, maybe Bumblebee. I bet this not. I bet I think I know who this is. Yeah, I was right. It's Prowl. You got a Prowl. Lucking out so far. Prowl, when one of your cars is KO'd, repair 3 damage from one of the other characters. So kind of pretty good. He can keep your guys alive, especially when you get one KO and you got one getting weak in bot mode. Vehicle mode, when you flip to this mode, each of your cars gets bow 2 until the end of the turn. You can flip 2 more when attacking. So that's not too bad for it in bot mode or vehicle mode. Go on to the battle cards here. And we get a Brainstorm, Crushing Size, Coming Transmission, Leap into Battle, Energon X. I have pulled a full set out of this box. Actually can make now a fourth one now. I wanted two. I got three. I ain't complaining none with that. There's Ram and Speed and Strafe and Run. Do 1 damage to each enemy. That's actually not a bad action card. So we're getting it there. We're running on cards, our packs, and chances to get that Nemesis or Prime or Megatron or even Shockwave or Cosmos or RC or Chromia. Got a Decepticon, maybe, please. It's going to be another Megatron. The other Decepticon, the second of the Decepticon leader, Megatron. Pulled 2 of them out of this thing. I'm not downtrodden, but I'm really hoping for the other Megatron. Getting close, but no cigar. Reinforced plating, supercharge, data pad, piercing blaster, system reboot. Yeah, it's not too bad. Each player scraps their hand and draws 4 cards. That's a pretty cool image. You got Shockwave, Soundwave, and Megatron standing there. Again, I'm not positive where this image is from. Either the Levitating Crystal and Disarm again. That's not too bad. I wish I could. This is one of the ones I wish I could remember what that image is from. Again, you guys, if you know what it's from, be sure to comment down. Let me know. I may sit and I think one of these days I'm actually going to sit and find all these images and write them down so I can know what cards is what. Or if there's somebody's already done that, if you can point me to that link or something, that'd be great. Because some of these is just killing me. I was like, I know it, but I know I've seen it, but I just can't remember where, what comic or what panel that I've seen it in. Sadly, I know this is an Autobot. And Snarl, there's my 5th Dinobot. I told you, it was probably going to be close to my first one. That's my first pack. I pulled all 5 dinos, and I have done so. We got Dinobot. We got Snarl. Let's find the other ones here. We got Grimlock. We got Swoop, Slag, and Sludge. All 5 dinos. It would be awesome if you could deploy all 5 of these in a deck. Can you imagine being able to do that? I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if they get it set up somehow where you could actually change something, like make your star something else or that, where you could do that in the future. But I'm not too displeased. I got all 5 Dinobots again. We'll set these guys down. Snarl here has 9 life, 5 attack, and 2 defense in bot mode. When this attacks, you may put a card from your hand to the top of your deck. So you can actually put a card, like if you got a 2 pips card in your hand that you want to be sure to put, or an action card that you can draw or something like that, you know, for your basically for your attack on that, it would help on that. Basically, like let me see. Let me find a good example. 2 pip card, or even, you know, if you want to put a data pad under there, that way when you attack, this white pip will give you that extra 2 cards to draw for. So you basically know you're going to flip the white pip with using his ability there for when he attacks. So that's actually a pretty good little ability for Snarl. That's actually, I think he's one of the essentials for a Dinobot deck. That's what I'm hoping to build. And I think I got most of what I needed for that. I think I'm only missing like 1 or 2 cards. I have to double check my list that I wrote up, because I checked up some of these cards online about what they could do, and I came up with an idea for this deck. Ready for Action, Repair Bay, Inspiring Leadership, New designs and white pip. Data bank. Okay, that's pretty cool. I have 2 of these, so this is going to be my third for my play set. At the start of your turn, draw a card. So this is going to give you an extra draw. And you got the sound wave there. Basically, it looks like he's got his arm propped up or something. Just got the wires plugged in his arm. That's another image. I'm not sure exactly which one that one's from. Another bug bomb and aerial recon. I know I only had like one of these, and I believe I pulled one earlier, so I know I have 3 of there. So I've actually pulled like quite a few that's actually going to give me a complete play set at least for it. So I got at least a couple of decks forming from all this. I'm actually going to try to work on the next few days to have a couple of decks ready to go to this little league that I'm going to go to on Monday night. I'll probably have a Dinobot deck, my Metroplex deck, and I'm probably going to try to make a Seeker deck at the same time and have those ready to go. Here we go. We got one more. This one it's a red card, maybe Prime. An RC. Okay, it's official. I have basically pulled what I pulled from my first booster pack. I have an RC, a Sunstorm, and a Grimlock. They were in my first pack. So I'm betting that's going to be it for my pack. Though if I still pull a Nemesis, I ain't going to complain. RC, I love the art basically because it's basically like the blue Prime RC. This has Pierce equal to her attack. So you got 1 attack, so you can do at least 1 damage no matter what. She's got 9 HP, 1 defense. In bot mode, vehicle mode, you flip this mode, repair 1 damage from each of your characters. She's a good healer. So she can pierce and she can heal. So this is actually my second RC, so I'm not too disappointed with this. Am I disappointed? Yes, that's not Nemesis. It's not Optimus Prime. Legendary Warrior, yep. Or Battlefield Legend, I mean. Or the Bumblebee, yes, I'm disappointed for those. But I'm okay with this. I'm actually not too disappointed with the Grimlock, Sunstorm, and RC. So, but we will shall see. Sorry, I'm coughing so much. Let me grab a quick drink real quick. Much better. Okay. Brainstorm, Crushing Size, Incoming Transmission, Leap into Battle, Photon Bomb, excuse me. I don't believe I had this one. You got Armored Hovercraft and Strafe and Run. I do not believe I had Photon Bomb. Check real quick. Because I got my binder in that basically right behind me. Let's see. Nope, I did not have a Photon Bomb. So that actually is actually good because it's one I did not have yet. I still don't have I Still Function. I know that's one of the main other ones I was missing. But I ain't going to complain too much considering I got this one. I don't know the value exactly on these. So I've seen some of these battle cards go for like a quarter. I've seen some go for pretty expensive. Like I think I Still Function and the Matrix and a couple others I've seen go for like $5-10. But I'm actually content. You know, I'm actually I'm disappointed that I'm not getting Nemesis in that. But at the same time, I'm not too displeased. I have pulled some pretty good ones. I got 1, 2, 3, 5 packs left. 5 more left. 31 packs down. Or what is it? 35? 38 packs in here. How many packs is in this thing again? I don't remember if it says how many exactly is in this. Nah, I'm not too over concerned. But we got 5 packs left. Well, let's just see. I mean, I could still possibly pull a Nemesis or a Secret Rare B or Secret Rare Prime or Megatron, but it's getting pretty dismal. There is a purple. Is it? Oh, Barrage, you stinking Insecticon. he's all right in the Insecticon deck. While this is attacking a damaged enemy, it has Bolt 2. You flip 2 more battle cards. So if you're attacking somebody with Barrage that's already been damaged, he's going to get some more damage from him, basically, because of he's going to get at least 4 cards flipped on him. With 5 attack, 11 HP, and 1 defense, I do believe this is a good card for an Insecticon deck. 3 attack there, and 2 defense. And when you're in Beetle mode, I guess, or insect mode, with this mode, one of your characters, it gets Pierce 2 until the end of the turn. Or he basically going to get at least 2 damage no matter what he's going to do. So that's not too shabby. I'm not downtrodden on that one again. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure there's some in here I can sell. I'm actually going to, like I said, I'm going to take a lot of this to my that shop, that place Monday, and I'm actually going to have it situated where I'm going to have these extra ones set aside for trades and stuff. So I don't know if I'll get any off of them, but never know. Zap, armor plating, handheld blaster, force field, another Matrix of Leadership. I'm not too disappointed with that either. Matrix is a pretty good card. Equipment enthusiast, and multi-get mission gear. I think these two actually help finish off play sets of these as well. So I'm getting some good play sets. The downside is I'm not getting the one card I think I still need for my battle cards. I think I still need I still function. It's like the only one left. I shall comment later whether it's the only one, because I think it is right now. So if you guys have an I still function and want to work something out for it, I'll be gladly do so. We got Decepticon, maybe. Thundercracker. Okay, we got all 3 of the Seekers. We got all the Seekers actually, because there's Sunstorm, there's Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Starscream. So we got all the Seekers. So that's actually not too shabby for that. Either I could actually build either the Seeker or a Insecticon deck fairly well right now, aside from the Dinobot deck. But we got Thundercracker. When you play an action, he gets +1 until the end of the turn. Did I already pull a Thundercracker? No, I didn't. Okay. He gets +1 attack until the end of the turn. And then jet mode, when you flip to this mode, do 2 damage to a melee enemy. So he's actually a really good card for a secret deck as well. We'll just set him here. We'll actually I'll show off all the cards I pulled here shortly. Once I get these last 3 packs opened. And we'll just say, I'm not very, very disappointed. I'm annoyed that I didn't get the main ones, but I still got 3 more packs to go. I mean, there's still a slim chance, but who knows. Scrapper Gauntlets, Armor Plating, Handheld Blaster, Force Field, Combat Training, a nice image of RC there with her pink body style, Destructive Entrance, and Swap Missions again. So, Combat Training, I don't know how many of those I have, but I know I had at least a couple of those, so that might have finished off a play set for that. We'll go for these last couple of packs here. Let's see how we do. Come here. I don't think I caught that. There we go. I bet you money it's an Autobot, and let's see. I'm going to say it's a Dinobot. I'm going to bet it's a Dinobot because Dinobots are some of them are common. Oh, okay, so I was actually wrong. It's Jazz. Jazz isn't too bad of a card. I mean, he's really not. I like his image here. You got 3 attack, 10 health, 0 defense. But when this attacks and when you flip at least 2 white pips, you get Pierce 2 until the end of the attack, or until after the attack. So basically, you flip him, you get at least 1 or 2 white pips, you get to do at least 2 damage. So that's actually pretty good. And considering you flip 1 white pip, you get 2 more cards. So that's good on that. And then for his vehicle mode, it's basically the same thing, except this is when this defends against an enemy that doesn't have Pierce, you flip at least 2 white pips. You can't take more than 2 damage from this attack. So actually not too bad. It's kind of the white pips kind of go with for Jazz. You get 2 white, you get piercing. If you're on defense in a vehicle mode, you get 2 defense, or basically you only kind of take 2 damage. So it's not too shabby. I might, Kevin, what I might do after what I have left after Monday, I'll put them up on like trade groups and stuff and see what happens. Drill arms, flamethrower, improvised shield, scrapper gauntlets. Hey, a second rollout. All right, I'm happy. I don't care if I don't get a Nemesis. I got 2 of these. If I get a third one, I'll be even happier. But I'm happy with this. 2 rollouts is still really good. Got a crushing tread and rapid ascent. I'm just happy with that. I'm happy I got rollout. I know it's kind of a harder card to get of the battle cards because he's rare, but I love the art on there. This on that card just all right. Last 2 picks. Go ahead and move this out of the way. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one will let me down more? The pack I choose is going to be you. So we'll go for this one. Come on. I see red, so it's an Autobot. Maybe. Could it be? It's a Bumblebee, but it's the common Bumblebee. Rats. Actually, I've expected to pull a Bumblebee from this, or at least this version of them. So this is the second of the 3 Bumblebees. You get one from the starter pack, and you get this one from basically a booster pack, and then you get the secret rare, which of course I didn't pull. So 6 attack, 10 defense, or excuse me, 10 HP, 2 defense. When this card attacks or defends, you flip at least 2 white pips. You flip 2 more battle cards. So if you can flip, this one's kind of pretty good. You flip him into attack or defend. When he's in bot mode, he's going to, if you at least get 2, if you get 1 flip, the first flip, say you get 1 of the white pips, you're going to get 2 more. So you're going to get at least 3 cards. And if you get another white pip, you're going to get 2 more battle cards for either your attack or your defense. So that it actually isn't too bad, really. It depends on how many white pips you got in your deck. When he's in vehicle mode, when you flip to this mode, you draw a card, then put a card from your hand to the top of your deck. So you can actually set it up for that if you have him already in bot mode, and you use the instantaneous conversion. You can flip them into vehicle mode. If you have a double white pip in your hand, or at least 1 white pip in your hand, you draw a card, and you can put that white pip back on top of your deck, and then you can use your conversion for that turn to flip them back to be able to do that. So that actually would be a bonus for you. That's a good tactic for this card. But let's look at the booster pack, or the battle cards that we got from this one. Primary laser, medic, battle ready, rapid conversion. I was just talking about you. Thermal weaponry. Okay, not too bad of a card. When this upgraded character is attacking, it has Pierce 1 for the attack for each blue you flip. Do at least 1 damage when attacking, but no more then attack total, pierce number added together. So basically, what this means is you equip this to somebody, and if you're attacking, and for every blue that you flip, I mean, it's not going to increase your attack, but what it is going to do, it's going to give you that pierce damage. So if you flip just 2 cards and you got 2 blue, you're going to do at least 2 damage. So I mean that's a decent amount for that. That's kind of a benefit for that. Blaster shield and power sword. So that's not too bad. The thermal weaponry is not a bad card, really. I actually think it's recommended in most decks. I recommend using card trade sites to sell trade off the doubles you don't need. Yeah, I'm more like a Will. I have to see what I got, because I mentioned earlier I want to have at least 3 of each character, mostly for collection and play purpose. 2 for collection and 1 for play. So that's that. And if I get any more, those will be trade fodder or sell fodder, basically. Last pack. And I bet money this is not going to be Nemesis Prime. You know what? I'm going to leave the suspense just for a minute longer. I'll go ahead and open the battle pack up, or the battle cards up, and see what we get. Just to save the suspense, even though I know it's not going to be what I want it to be. I got Battle Ready, Supercharge, Rapid Conversion, Primary Laser, Swarm. Okay, I only have 1 Swarm, so that's not too bad. Multi-mission gear and ramming speed. Swarm is good for an Insecticon deck. I think you need 3 for a complete deck, and I think with this is going to go my second. So I could probably put something in there to replace the 3rd one, but flip a battle card for each Insecticon you began the game with. So if you have 3 Insecticons, you're going to flip 3 cards. For each orange pip you flip, your opponent chooses one of their characters and does 1 damage to it. For each blue you flip, repair 1 damage for each of your characters. So that's actually not too bad. So if you pull a couple of double orange pips or a double orange pip or blue pip, you're going to repair yourself, and you can do damage to your opponent. Oh, pardon. Multi-mission gear and ramming speed, of course. And that's all the battle cards. Disappointing. Not really disappointing, but I got all but one of the main ones I was wanting, and we got a red one. How much you want to bet this is a Dinobot of some kind, if not Cup? I'm actually leaning more toward Dinobot because I've gotten so many of them. And it's another slug. Of course it is. I must just be a Dinobot magnet. Both these packs, booster packs I've opened, or booster boxes, I've gotten a bunch of Dinobots. I think in the last one I got like 2 swoops, and I got all the Dinobots, and I got like a double swoop, and in this one I got a double slug. So let's go real quickly. I'm going to stack these up and just kind of go through again what all I pulled from this pack, or this box, excuse me, just to show off once again, kind of recap it. And we didn't put none of the big ones, none of the real big ones at least. We got Thundercracker, Barrage, Megatron Decepticon Leader, a second Megatron Decepticon Leader, Air Commander Starscream, so that's my big rare one. So that's 1 rare one. The second Commander Starscream, Bounty Hunter, or excuse me, Deadlock, Bounty Hunter, Sunstorm, he's my other rare card, Ramjet, Demolisher, Flame War, Chop Shop, Bombshell, Ransack, Skywarp, Slag, I call him Slag, Bumblebee, the Courageous Scout, the common Bumblebee, the Jazz, RC, she's another rare one. So I actually pulled 4 rares. I just realized that. Snarl, Sludge, the Slag, Swoop, Grimlock, Hound, Freedom Fighter Prime, Wheeljack, Cup. Watch, I'm surprised I actually didn't pull more of him. Prowl, and Mirage. So, all in all, not really that bad. I think these guys kind of make up for it a little bit because I do believe Grimlock, I think he sells for around $30. Same with Sunstorm. And I think RC goes for 10 to 20. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I agree with you, Dink Starscream. I like to see him do a Decepticon starter pack. And then I like to see him also do a Decepticon, Trepticon maybe Titan box for that. And I've thought of this on a couple ideas for this. If you want to bear with me. I actually wouldn't mind seeing couple other Titans come out from this. Get Trepticon, of course. Maybe see a Fortress Maximus after that, and a Scorponaut as well. I would love a Fort Max. Fort Max is my favorite. For their who to go with that, I don't know, but because I've thought about like for Fort Max, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe Cerebros. If you're gonna put three of them in there, Cerebros, Spike, and Galleon, or if you're gonna do a human character, or you could put let's see, you got Fort Max, Cerebros, you got his you can put Cog in there. That wouldn't be bad. Fort Max, Cerebros, Cog, and maybe Spike, or you can put Galleon in there if you're gonna go that small for a human character. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But then I've also thought of this. I've seen people asking about triple changers. If you do, I actually feel they could do a triple changer. You have the bot in one mode, like I'm gonna use Mirage here as an example, and then when you flip to go into like vehicle mode, you can have it half and half. Like maybe like the top half be like most of them have a jet mode and a vehicle mode of some kind, or a tank, car, or whatever. Like say if this is Blitzwing, you got Blitzwing robot mode. Top of the card, you got his jet mode, and bottom of the card, you got his tank mode. And you could choose, like when you flip it, you could say it can have like an arrow here for tank, or up here for the jet mode. And if you flip it, you can flip, say this way, he's going to tank mode, and you got all the tank stats up here, and you got the jet stats kind of upside down. But then if you go into the other way, you flip it, you got all the jet stats up here and stuff like that on the bottom. Or you could have it diagonally and do it that way. That's just an idea I had for a triple changer. Will they do that? I don't know, but it's just an idea I considered for them to do. Or like again, like you have it on half and half, have it this way. Have the stats and stuff down here. But if you did that, it's going to take half that off. For the card. I don't know. I'm just a suggestion. And could we see combiners come out of this? Don't know on that either. Again, it's the same deal. You'd have to have, if they did that, you could have 5 cards. I'm going to use these as an example for a combiner team. Like say if we were to put these as the aerial bots, and you can have like maybe a card that's like maybe not Titan size, not the size of the Metroplex card, maybe about half of that for like Superion, and each of those were like 5 points for each bot. For each of the area bots, and then if you have to have some kind of battle card that lets you combine them. That's an idea for that. And when they're combined, you can actually separate them later, if you needed to or whatever. Or, maybe even this is probably more for like more advanced on down the road. If you got it, say, combined, and you got it, say, like I'm just going to set this an example. Say the combiner's like this. Is how you set it up for Superion. Say you want to attack out his arm. You could focus. Your opponent could focus on that arm and damage the arm. Put the arm out, and maybe it does something to the others or something. I don't know if that will be effective. I doubt it would be, but it's an idea for that type of deck or type of idea for a combiner. I doubt it will work, but it's an idea. I mean, for Wave 2 is supposed to be coming out in like what, March, February, and that it's supposed to at least have win. That much we do know. I mean, who knows what we're going to see in Wave 2. Personally, like Starscream said, I do would like to see a Decepticon released, like a Decepticon starter released. Required for that, you can put all lots of Decepticons together. It'd be a nice little addition, It is what it is. But that's the cards for the characters. Go fully through all the battle cards. I'm just going to pull like my rare ones out real quick. There's Swarm, uncommons here, common. There's thermal weaponry, rollout, crushing treads. Let's see, armor plating, combat training. Let's see, combat training is the rare. Make sure I didn't miss that one. And the common in that. I'm just making sure. I'm just trying to go ahead and pull out all my rares so I can show off all the rare cards of the battle cards. Make sure I didn't miss none. Common, yep, okay. Just had to make sure. Disruptive entrance, zap, armor plating, has no blaster force field. There's a matrix, equipment enthusiast, multi-gear mission, photobomb, armored hover straight from run, leap into battle, aerial recon, data bank, bug bomb, ready for action. Yep, okay, that's a bit. Data pad, piercing blaster, some reboot, disarm. Oh, almost forgot the system reboot. There's the uncommons. Leap into battle. There's Energon X. Ramming speed, strength from run. 4. Cybertronian bow. Body armor, backup plan. Roll out. Disruption grenade launcher. Yeah, okay. So I'm just kind of quickly going through these, showing off, doing a recap of these real quick. There's Dino Chomp, Plasma Burst, Ramming Speed. There's Peace Through Tyranny, really good card. Swap missions and Liberating Crystal. Security Checkpoint, which I'm happy with. Multi-mission gear, Bug Bomb. Russian sides still brings a tear to my eye. Start your engines. Disruptive entrance, crushing treads. Another matrix. Delivering crystal and rapid ascent. Another Energon Axe. Multi-tool and disruption. Poor pipes. No ray of Starscream. Swap engines. Disarm. Supercharge. Ion Blaster Prime. Strafe and run. Body armor. Stack Laser Ironhide. Equipment enthusiast. Disruptive entrance. Heroism. Backup plan. Power sword. Wait a minute. Okay. Peace Through Tyranny. Steel. Rapid conversion. Security checkpoint. There's my other one of that. Arms. Inspiring leadership. Brainstorm, new designs, force plating. Hunker down, emergency maintenance, grenade launcher, salvage parts. Aerial recon. Oops, I put that one on pile there. Leap into battle, medic, crushing flame shock absorbers, bug bomb, computer sabotage, one shell stand, one shell treads, emergency maintenance. Summon and speed. That's a multi-tool. And primary laser. Energy on axe. Power sword. Treasure hunt. Team up tactics. And that's it. Okay. Just a quick little thing before I end up here. Actually, didn't too bad. Did this in like an hour and a half, but our rare battle cards. Real quick rundown through them. Major leadership, combat training, rollout, thermal weaponry, swarm, team up tactics, energon axe, cybertronian bow, one shell stand, shock absorbers, salvage parts, hunker down, security check, heroism, ion blaster of Optimus Prime, Neo, null ray of Starscream, energon axe, matrix of leadership, start your engine, security checkpoint, piece of tyranny, dino chomp, rollout, cybertronian bow, energon axe, system bank, photon bombs, not photo bomb. And once again, I'll just do these real quick. Collateral damage, treasure hunt, blast shield, power sword, multi-tool, ramming speed, maintenance, computer salvage, aerial recon, turbo boosters, emergency maintenance. You know what? I'll just run through this way. My throat's kind of giving out on me a little bit. Strafe run, body armor, swap missions, disarm, multi-tool, disruption, direct pistol, rapid ascent, disruptive entrance, crushing treads. I mean, not too shabby, really. I mean, these, I'm not displeased with these at all. I mean, could always use a lot of these. So, the uncommons are actually really good cards. Blast shield, power sword, ramming speed, multi-mission gear. Am I disappointed to get Nemesis? Yes. Am I disappointed to get the secret rare Bumblebee? Yes. Am I disappointed to get the secret rare Prime? Yes. Am I disappointed to get the living weapon Megatron? Yes. Am I happy with what I got? Yes. I mean, it's not what I hoped for, but I'm not complaining on. I mean, I still got some pretty good cards. The character cards again, the 5 big ones. Grimlock, not Mirage. Grimlock, Starscream, RC, and Sunstorm. Good cards. I mean, I'm happy with these. So, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't pay as much. Like $90 was what I paid for this box set, or just give me this booster box. So, got it off of Amazon not too long ago, and it actually came pretty quick. So, I'm happy with it. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like talking with you guys, to Kevin, Laura J, Dank Scream, and to who else was in here earlier? D. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, man. I do appreciate it. Kevin, if you want to work something out, maybe later, if you still want to try to do that trade we were talking about before, we can still work something out. But until next time, guys, I'm just going to say this is Dynamite saying, hope y'all have a good night, and I shall talk to y'all later.